Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. For a change, I actually remembered to fill the intro before leaving the place we're at, and we're at Warwick Castle, as you can see in the background. It's going to be a little bit of like just an overview. We've done this before, we've been here before, but this might be more of like an in-depth thing. We just wanted to do like some of the more activities, like the jousting and things that we don't get to do. But the one thing I really wanted to mention is this whole cardboard situation. I don't really understand. I'm assuming there's like renovation going on and they're hiding like scaffolding and stuff behind it because like the tower's still open and things, so just looks a bit odd. I mean, Beth didn't even notice it to begin with. I had to point it out to her, so can't be too bad. But yeah, let's enjoy our lunch. That's what we're just sitting doing now, and then we're going to go and do some activities, have a wander around the castle, and discuss our trip in more detail afterwards.
Thomas, he's a farmer. Greetings, Thomas!
Hello.
Over there is Clem, the castle cook. Good day, Clem.
Can't stop sounding turnips in my soup.
Oh, over there, that's Mel. Mel is a gong farmer. They look after the castle toilets. Greetings, Mel!
Sam, I lost me backy.
Oh, and over there are the castle's folk. They like to come down to the river to fish. So, as I was saying, it was just a normal day until this happened.
What was that?
Cannon fire! We're under attack!
We can't be! We are! The Yorkies are advancing up the fields.
I should tell you, we are in the middle of a civil war. Everyone is fighting for the throne of England.
How do you know they're Yorkists?
They're flying the sun in splendour. Edward's banner. They're gonna attack the castle.
That's Harold. He's a great bowman.
Yorkists?
With a cannon.
What are we going to do?
Call out!
There is no guard. Our soldiers are on the other side of Warwick at the tournament field.
By the time our Earl and the soldiers get back, those Yorkists will be in the castle.
What are we going to do?
Oi! We need to keep those Yorkists at bay until I need all of you.
But trebuchets are built for attacking castles, not defending them.
Clem is right, but my grandfather taught me that the sight of a trebuchet will strike fear into the enemy's heart. Not just because of her shooting power, but because of her size. She is made of solid oak and her firing arm made of ash. I mean, look at her. She's huge. She stands 60 feet tall and weighs over 22 tons. Look, if we don't defend the castle, we will lose our homes. Now, are you with me? And are you with me?
Yeah.
Then let's unleash Ursa, the Warwick Castle Trebuchet!
Defenders! Ready!
Gladiators!
Ready! Audience! Ready!
Yeah.
We'll prepare the castle defences.
Good plan, Harold. You can't shoot a trebuchet without the winders. They walk in those huge wheels that my grandfather called squirrel wheels to help bring the throwing arm down. It's a tough job, but I know Thomas and our crew can do it. If anyone can sort our defences, it's Harold. Harold, could you please distract that cannon?
Oh,
Harold comes from a long line of great bowmen. His grandfather fought at the Battle of Agincourt.
Charlie the one firing the cannon. Good idea. Right, the commands for loosing arrows are knock, now, draw,
Drop!
loose, knock, draw, loose. Everybody with me. Knock, draw, loose. Good. But let's try that again, and I want to hear everyone as loud as you can be. Knock, draw, loose. All we need is a cannonball and some black powder.
Well, here's a cannonball.
Oh, here's some black powder. In that case, all we now need is a ramrod.
What's a ramrod?
Ramrod? Well, it's like a big long wooden pole with cloth wrapped around one end of it.
Will this do? I'll use it for work.
Now, perfect. Swab the cannon.
Swabbing the cannon!
Load the shots.
Loading shot!
Ram the shot.
Ramming the shot!
Fry the toad hole with black powder.
Black powder.
Prepare to light the black powder.
Ready to fire!
No! Listen up, you kids! Big trouble coming your way!
3, 2, 1, fire!
Did it work?
No.
People of Warwick, the time has come to defend our castle and destroy that cannon. Are you ready to shoot Elsa? I said, are you ready to shoot Elsa? Then we will all count down from 10 and then shout loose. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, loose!
And look, those Yorkie soldiers, they're running away!
People of Warwick, we have been victorious in defending our castle. Give yourselves a huge cheer!
He's bad. Is it your night?
That one is Kinsey,
Oh, look at this lady. That must be just like that one over there with the red rose on.
Ladies and gentlemen, children must be supervised at all times.
No, I think he's bad. He's listening.
Here you stand before me, the Earl of Warwick. The year is 1455 and the country is on the brink of civil war. The current king, Henry VI, from the powerful house of Lancaster. Come on, Lancaster, let me hear you! Yeah! The king is slowly losing his mind to madness and losing control of his kingdom. In this regard, the king's very own cousins from the great house of York.
Let's hear it!
They see an opportunity to seize the crown for themselves.
York, you all stand under the white banner. So your battle cry is White Rose. Now together with me, York. White Rose. White Rose. White Rose.
Good.
Pathetic House York.
Wow.
Lancaster, you stand under the red banner, and your battle cry is Red Rose. So let me hear you. Red Rose! Red Rose! Red Rose! Yes,
Good, Lancaster.
York is your leader. He is a warrior. He is famed for other lands. Oh, sir, he could cut you down at 20 paces without even breaking a sweat.
Wow.
Indeed, and then you, man. He can lift you up with one arm and then still swing his broadsword with the other.
Very
And
impressive.
then all you children, he could juggle you all above his head while still riding his horse and fall together.
Squire, here!
Now, without further ado, Orgil and the Lily, let me introduce you, because he is one of your own. He is mighty, he is fierce, he is heroic.
Donkey, seeing as it's my birthday, maybe you should let me speak?
Oh, well, I better.
Lancastrian!
Lancastrians, a cheer for your champion! A palpable hit, my lord.
Well done! Well done, my lord!
3 for the House of Lancaster.
My lord Stanley, right, for the honour of House York!
2 for the House of York. Next, they moved on to the undecided ones. The men who...
Prepare to ride for the honour of your houses. Cheer for your house. White rose or red?
White rose! White rose! White rose! White rose!
Yes!
But behind Margaret, 30,000.
Huzzah!
Hello.
On Margaret's signal, our bowmen drew their arrows.
Get back, child.
But the wind is against us, so our volley falls short.
Next, our bowmen step forwards.
They draw and release. Take cover, my queen. Go!
Thank you, God! Father is in luck, the wind is on our side! And as our arrows rain down, Margaret must charge early! They say the sounds of Towton were truly, truly terrible.
Thousands of hooves driving through the mud.
Go on, brother, for the White Rose!
Lances splintering everywhere. The thrust of daggers ripping through chainmail gaps.
The fight was desperate, bloody, and exhausting.
Margaret, go! Flee!
My lord.
Flee! Yes, brother! Go, Lord Stanley! Victory for the White Rose! Live King Edward!
Long live King Edward!
Long live King Edward!
Long live King Edward. My lords and ladies, show your devotion to the true king. My lords.
Father is imprisoned in Warwick Castle! Father, fight your way free!
No!
Uncle!
Ready, boy?
Lord Stanley! Call for reinforcements!
Well met, my queen.
That day I learned something important. A king can have no friends and trust no one.
My good people of House Lancaster, we've seized the ground!
We have it!
Edward remains at large, and we must fight him once more. My lord, my lady, I need your support. Let me hear your cries for the House of Lancaster and the Red Rose!
Red Rose! Red Rose!
House of York! My father is nothing without your support. He may have lost the crown, but this war is far from over. House York will rise again. Let me hear your cries for the House of York!
White Rose! White Rose!
White Rose!
I have gathered the armies. We now have 15,000 soldiers by our side.
Thank you, Warwick. I watch as my family gets ready. They put on their heavy armour, close the visors on their helms, and if they're lucky, they get a horse.
We march to Barnet!
Running? Kill him!
Troops are pushed back!
Oh, you need help. Come on,
Boy, careful!
I'm not born for war, boy.
Got you now! Lord Stanley, finish him! Stanley, don't you dare!
In the confusion of battle, many men are slain.
Whack! Whack you, God!
The Earl of Warwick tried to flee.
To save them, Margaret's riders go in early!
Cavalry charge! Shoot spree!
Amidst the chaos, my father makes a choice. He orders his troops to circle round and attack Margaret's left flank.
Go, Lord Stanley! Somerset! Somerset, no!
Margaret's commanders, flee! Margaret should flee too. But would she dare? Flee for the White Rose! We kill Margaret's husband.
And may your sons die in pain, and may they never reach the throne.
Enough, it's over!
Take her away!
For my father!
It was all for my son.
Get her out of my sight!
Move, Margaret! Margaret! With the death of the Earl of Warwick at Barnet, and then when Margaret loses,
And for 11 blissful years, we have peace.
we have peace!
No! Bosworth Field! I have always been a Yorkist, but when my brothers enter the tower, they are never seen again. House York, for their sake, my uncle and his armies cannot win.
Lord Stanley, now is the time to finish this!
Please, please, Lord Stanley, don't do this for my brothers, for the boys. Yes, many men are as angry as I. On the battlefield, Lord Stanley, one of Richard's...
Well done. Anyone who stands against me this day will die! Soldiers, formation. No!
Uncle Richard, please!
Blessing!
This isn't the man I know you to be!
Bastard dogs! Marching!
Uncle Richard, please, I beg of you! Stop this madness!
You're 3 foot behind, ready? None of you are ready! call one final time before they leave the arena. Please put your hands together for the Knights of Middle England.
Huzzah! The Duke of Somerset riding quick Castle!
Lord Stanley riding Stormy!
Queen Margaret of Anjou riding Lombroso and Lady!
And King Edward IV riding Sandfire!
So this is about a month later. We've had a few things going on, so we just haven't had a chance to sort out the videos. Beth was sorting out the Warwick Castle video.
Yeah.
Realised we didn't do an outro,
Nope.
which is a shock. We don't usually forget the outros.
Yeah, because you did the intro actually at Warwick.
Yeah, and I purposely was like, oh my god, I'm going to do the intro. I'm definitely going to remember to do the outro, and I didn't. And I feel like I did the same for Harry Potter Studios as well, but we'll find out about that. Couple of little fun facts for you about castles that we discussed while we were walking around there. I used to work in a castle in Tamworth. There's one castle in Tamworth, so if you want to try and figure out which one it is, you go for it. But a couple of things that I mentioned to Beth while we were walking around. Spiral staircases, as far as I know, were made in a way that the person attacking the castle that would go up the stairs, they have less room to swing a sword. I don't know if in the edit there's shots of like a spiral staircase.
There is, yeah.
That'll be why. So I don't know if you want to try and clip this up and try and put it there, or just leave it in. That's up to you. And the other thing that I mentioned to you while we were walking around is servant doors, and I think I did a shot of a servant door as well. At Tamworth Castle anyway, and I think it's the same at Warwick, but don't hold me to this because it's just based on what we could see. There are walkways, so the walls are like double thick, so there's like wall. I don't know why I'm doing it for you, but I'm aiming at a camera. wall, and there's a walkway through the middle of it, and side stairs, and that's for the servants. The servants weren't allowed to use the main walkways and stairways. Two little interesting facts you got to enjoy on your walk around Warwick Castle. You were bored to death. No, it's one of those things that comes up every now and again. I spent a long time in that castle, so bits of information I am actually able to remember do come out.
For me, it's I never know if you are actually telling the truth or if
This
you
is
just made it
fair.
up.
So we went to Tudor World in Stratford a few years ago, and the game we played there was we had to walk around and say facts as if they were true to make ourselves laugh and to add an element of fun to the trip. The trip was fun in general. Add another element of fun to the trip, and I was like, if we can try and make them as believable as possible, people walking past might then take that into their just general life and like mention it to other people. Oh, I was at Tudor World and I found this out. But because I've worked in castles, we spent the whole time me saying stuff and then having to be like, true fact, then telling us something, then telling us something else and going, untrue fact.
I don't even know anymore.
No. But the main thing I wanted to talk about at the end of this video, what was your experience? How did you feel about it? It's been a while since we've been on our own.
Has been a while since we've been on our own, and it's been a long time since we went in the summer and were able to see the jousting, which is one of the biggest pulls to Warwick Castle. They do a really good job. They've made it a big performance now, as opposed to when I first went, I just saw it in a field. Literally, it was in a field with like rope round it. And now there's a proper stadium. And
I don't remember like the horse acrobat things and
That's
stuff.
New, yeah. There was horse, which you'll have seen. The trick riders, they came out and did some stuff. So it is 100% worth it to go in the summer and see the jousting. But it is only on during the summer months.
We caught it on like one of the last days, didn't we? I feel like we really left it late. But last year we left it too late and we missed it. And we knew the last day, but we still ended up missing it. So
yeah, I think having now been in at Christmas, I think it's beautiful at Christmas. And there's still lots going on at Christmas.
And we're planning to go back at Christmas.
Like they do a panto, and obviously it's all decorated for Christmas, and
there's the light wall.
They do a light trail and all the rest of it, which we didn't do last year. We didn't do the light trail, but we are hoping to do the light trail this year to see what that's like. But I just think it's my favourite time to go in the summer. Like if you get a good day, you can sit and have a pick. You can just, for me anyway as well, because of my asthma, I can't be out in the cold for too long, so I can properly walk around the grounds in the summer. And yeah, The trebuchet as well. That's new. Show. The show
The
is
show's.
new.
I was going to
They've
say
done
no,
a
it's
show.
not.
The trebuchet is not new. That's
No.
been there forever. I've
Yeah,
seen
the
that
bit of
before.
a performance beforehand, I suppose. I don't remember if I
that's
remember
new.
that.
That's definitely new.
Yeah.
To me, anyway, that's new.
I feel like they did a bit of a talk beforehand, but not much of a show. And it's quite interesting. Like the guy that did the archery thing, but that's not an advertised thing. So like it's quite cool to walk around and see all the little elements they've added to it to make it more felt lived in.
He was just at a
and I saw him the last time we went.
Target.
The Target, yeah.
Well,
As you walk in, if you see a Target, as you walk into Warwick Castle, before you get into the actual castle, you walk into like your main entrance that shows you the big castle on the hill. There's a Target on the right. It's on a hill, I think. Yeah, because it goes down and up. There's a Target on the right. At points during the day, I'm assuming. I don't know if it's just once a day or a couple of times during the day. He will come out and he'll come over and do some actual talks through the archery and bows and like string weights and things, and he'll go through it all and he'll answer any questions and things. It just made it more, like I say, tried to explain, it almost feels a bit more lived in. The whole castle itself doesn't have anything like that unless you go into the Princess Tower, which we've never done, and stuff. Like none of that actually feels lived in, but like the outdoor bits seem like lived in.
Like the dungeon, I don't know if it's like going to be a story of Warwick.
Yeah.
Because obviously London dungeons is
and it seems like it's a similar, because it's all Merlin, it seems like it's a similar setup.
So that might be a bit more
to the
like
other dungeons around the country.
Like, you know, you've done whatever you've done to get yourself sent down into the...
Yeah, it could be. But overall, I think it's well worth it, but I'd pre-book.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it on the day because obviously it's more expensive on the day, and also I'd always take lunch.
Yes. Because
there's been quite a few updates to the food over at Warwick Castle. I didn't get much footage for it, and it all looks okay. Okay being the strong word of it. The price is what puts me off for it. We've eaten at other Merlin places and not enjoyed the food. So it puts me off eating at any other Merlin place. I do want to try the pub outside Warwick Castle that's linked to Warwick Castle. I think that's where you have the dining if you stop on site.
Yeah.
That looks like it could be quite nice. But one of the main issues I find when we look at these food places is half the places aren't selling what they've got or are closed. And it doesn't really make it clear why it's closed or if it's going to be closed on that day. We've been before, not on this last trip, but we've been before, and there's like a chicken shack thing, they're like little wooden huts. And there was a chicken one, and I'm sure that was closed.
Yeah, I don't remember being open.
Yeah, and I was like, I would have eaten that.
Yeah, because there's a pizza van, and the pizza van is always open.
Yeah.
And in fairness, the pizza does look really good.
Looks good.
But he won't eat it.
Nope.
And I think it's probably not so bad if you're sharing it.
No.
So I think it's like £14 for a big pizza, which if you're sharing that between a family or the two of you that are going to have it, then that's not terrible. But for me, I probably wouldn't eat it all. No. And obviously I can't share it with you, so and it's nice if you can have a picnic if you've got the weather. Obviously in the winter it's more difficult.
Yeah, it's more difficult.
But
and like I said, some of the food does sound quite nice. We just have not tried it.
Yeah, and like the cafe underneath the castle, but that's always absolutely rammed.
Always
so that's the problem.
And getting down there, that's not very disabled access friendly as far as I can see.
No.
Didn't really look at it too heavily, but I can't really see much of it. It's an age castle, so it's not like they're easily accessible anyway.
It actually says on the website, like under accessibility, that is not accessible.
You have got the Peacock tea room thing around the corner though, and that is quite nice. We've had some nice stuff in there. But then we went for an ice cream. Did you go for an ice cream?
This is
testing our memory. We were going to a place to get donuts because obviously we like to test out every donut we can find, and it was Planet Donut, I think, which we have tried before. But I was like, we said we'd do it, and I want to see what they've got, see if they've got like an exclusive flavour or anything here. And they didn't have any at all.
Didn't have any donuts.
But they were still advertising it. Like, you ended up having an ice cream that took him about 3 years.
And it was a nice ice cream.
Yeah.
But it was a long time.
Yeah.
A very long time to serve, and
which was a shame.
But
But
it wasn't even crazy busy, so we can't even blame that.
no, like it was warm, but I don't know if he'd not done that job before, which is a complete fair thing. It could be he wasn't trained and he just had to like go with the flow. Yeah, it was just a bit of a shame. Overall, great experience. Haven't tried the food. Food is expensive. Don't know if I'd try the food, but yeah, we think it's well worth it if you do decide to pre-book. And I think that's everything I've got to say about the place. Is there anything else you want to add to it?
Thanks.
We'll do another video when we go. We're planning to go, hopefully, at Christmas to do another bit. So we'll post another video about that. We hope you enjoyed this summer version of this while we speak to you literally a day away from October. And we'll see you again in the next one.